What's up, guys? Today in this video, I'm going over the top 5 signs you will never make money in your social media marketing agency, or why you will never reach 6 figures with your social media marketing agency. Hope you guys like the new setup. Got a new chair, got a new mouse, and just ignore that. So before I jump into the 5, I just want to say we're back with the old style videos, right in the old chair. Let me know if you guys like this better or you're liking the computer better. I feel like this one gives a little bit more personal vibe, but I don't know which one you guys like better. But with that said, let's jump right into it. This video isn't just made to make people angrier or whatever that is. I just want to point out the things that you're doing wrong in your agency, why you haven't gotten your first client, or why you're not able to scale up. Because I've seen so many people face these same problems and not being able to scale, and it's such obvious problems, but they just can't seem to notice them. So I just want to go over those 5 signs. And if you're doing one of these 5 things, you need to fix it instantly, and that's probably what's holding you back. So my goal with this video is to break you past your plateau or get you your first client so you can solve these problems I'm going to go over this video. Because if you're having problems in social media marketing, chances are you're having one of these 5 problems right here. So with that said, let's jump right into it. So sign number 1, your agency will struggle to make money is your sales ability sucks. So I know that might be obvious to a lot of you guys, but I'm gonna go more in detail and tell you guys the ones that you may not see are so obvious underneath that. And number 1 of those is not being an authority and not displaying yourself as somebody who's an expert in the field, because you guys aren't putting yourself in the customer's shoes. That's the main problem that you're having. You're not putting yourself in their shoes. Like, why should they trust this random person that came into their business and is offering them a $1,500 service? You guys are not building the relationship. You're not building the trust. You're not putting yourself in their shoes. You are just a random person, and a lot of times the ways you guys are explaining things, especially if you're a beginner, you're not going to be that good at explaining things. So you got to realize that. So that's why I kind of suggest most people offer free trials, because you're not going to be an expert until you've done it before. Now I know some of you guys are against free trials, whatever, I don't care, but I'm for free trials, because especially at the beginning, you don't have to do them forever. Like, just do them at the beginning, because you will learn and become an expert in whatever you're talking about. So when you meet with those clients, you already know what you're talking about. You're an expert. But if you don't come off as expert off the bat, it is going to destroy your chances of ever getting a client, because they will just never trust in your abilities. So the other main problem with that is overconfidence and underconfidence at the same time. So not having confidence in yourself when you're going to that meeting, you're super nervous, whatever it may be. That's why I say the free trials as well, because it helps get rid of that nervousness. If you're nervous going into it, you need to realize that you are bringing the value to this business. You're trying to help this business, and you don't need this business, because if you feel like you need them, then you are going to be nervous. And the overconfidence side of it is that you are expecting these businesses to trust you when you're just a random person coming into their business. Chances are most of you guys are young like myself, and you got to realize that when they look at you as a young age, a lot of times if they just look at you alone, they are going to not expect that much out of you. They don't really see you as an expert, but you can overcome that by the way you explain things. Like, I've been able to overcome the fact that I am younger. They see it and they are surprised by that at first, and they don't see me as an authority. But as soon as I start talking about this, they can instantly, like that, realize that I am an expert. So as far as the no confidence side of it, you're never going to be able to sell somebody if you're not confident in yourself. You are nervous before the meeting. You should go in there feeling excited. And yes, you might be a little bit nervous your first couple times. I can understand that. That's why I kind of suggest doing free trials. But if they see you as nervous or things like that, you're instantly going to be turned off as not an authority, because you need them more than they need you. But you need to put yourself in the position where they need you more than you need them, and put that in your head that you are here to help this business. Because if you're putting in your head that you need this business, you need this client, you should never feel that you need one specific client. They should need you more than you need them. And if you never have that confidence, you're never going to be able to sell them effectively, and you're never going to be able to walk away from a deal. Because one of the most important things in sales tactics is being able to at any time walk away from the deal. And of course you don't want to do that, but knowing in your mind that you can walk away from this deal, you don't need this deal, it's going to give you a lot more confidence. It's going to come across as a lot more authoritative. And that's one of the main things. If you're not authoritative, you're never going to make a sale. And if you're at the beginning, you can offer free trials, and you can become an authority by becoming an expert in doing those. So sign number 2, your agency is never going to be successful, is that you don't learn super quickly from your mistakes. And I see this one happen so often. People will make like 100 cold calls and think they're doing such a good job. They're working so hard in their agency. They're going out and going door to door, but they're not scoring clients. They're doing all the work necessary, but here's the problem. They're not working smart. They're not learning from their mistakes. They're not, after they go out and cold call 100 businesses, they're like, you're not thinking about what you're doing wrong. You're thinking about, oh, I just need to take more action. I need to do more I need to call more businesses, and then I'm eventually going to get one. No, you need to focus on your strategy and learn what you're doing wrong. You should be able to get a business meeting within 10 calls at the max. If you're not getting business meeting within 10 calls, then you're doing something strategically wrong. You're not doing something correctly. You need to figure out where in your script you are doing something wrong, whether it's your tone, whether it's the script itself. There's so many different factors, but you need to sit down and figure out what you're doing wrong, because that is going to save you a lot more time than just knocking on tons of doors. That is one of the huge mistakes that I see with people in this industry. All right, so sign number 3 that your agency is going to fail is that you are learning from the wrong people. Now, I know this one is kind of hard to tell, but one of the main things you need to know is how much these people know. Do other people in the space respect them? There's a couple things like that, but are these people really making the money that they're making? Are they really implementing the strategies that they are teaching? Those are the couple of things that you can look at, but also look at their students' results. Like, the results of their students can be one of the best things overall that you can look at. So just to give you guys an example, one thing that I really didn't like was the free audit strategy. And that's something I learned a long time ago. I know it's in like Ty Lopez's course or something, or Joe Soto taught it. I don't know, but I hate the audit strategy because I did it myself personally. I even got a client off of it, but it was a one-time client. Didn't even really matter. But I wasted so much time making all of these audits. It was absolutely ridiculous, only to come out to find that businesses, they just get offended by you telling them what they're doing wrong. It's kind of funny, because you're just giving them all this information, but you're just offending them because you're telling them you're doing all these things wrong. I feel like audits are almost a kid thing, because it's showing that, oh, I know what I'm talking about with social media, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not really an expert because I need to prove this to you through an audit. I don't know how to explain it, but you guys get the idea. Just make sure you're learning from the right people. And one of the best things that you can do is just find a mentor, find somebody you can work with. I'll be honest with you guys, as far as like investing in courses and stuff, I don't care if it's mine, I don't care if it's somebody else's, but find the right person to work with, and it will speed up the process so much. It is insane. Like, having other people in your industry or having a mentor be able to help you out in this, it will literally save you months of time. Another thing I completely recommend to you guys is getting a mentor, somebody that can work with, and use the signs that I just talked about, and really just do your research on whether this person's giving their students good results or not, and even try some of their things and then see if the results are good. And for example, you try with my free trial strategy, you see the results are good, that's a good sign that I might be a good mentor for you. Things like that. And I've noticed that don't be afraid to invest in yourself as far as courses and stuff goes. I don't care if it's mine, I don't care if it's somebody else's, that doesn't matter to me, but just a lot of times investing into something and investing into knowledge, you guys will be amazed on how much is out there as far as this goes, but there's really not that much out there for free, to be honest. And as far as like this niche in the Facebook ads industry, there is very little free content out there. Yes, I know there is, but it's going to take you probably about 3 months longer if you try to go and find it on your own. But at the same time, 3 months is $1,500 client for 3 months is $4,500. So if you spend $500, let's say, to get a $4,500 client for 3 months longer than you would have, then it's completely worth the investment. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. So number 4, you expect everything to give into you, or you expect this to be easy in any way. Let me tell you guys this right now. This business is not easy, but at the same time, it's easier than just about any online business out there. Any business out there, this is easier than, but that doesn't mean it's easy. This is one of the fastest ways to make a 6-figure income, but at the same time, it's still not easy. It's still one of the easiest, but let me tell you guys, it is not easy. It is going to be a struggle, and don't expect this business to be easy. And I think that's one of the main problems that people have, is they expect this business to be easy, because you go to these free trainings, it's like 6 figures in 6 months. Like, I did a video on that the other day. Like, yes, I laid it out to be easy, but actually implementing it, actually contacting 30 businesses and doing all the work involved, it's not easy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, yes, it's obvious. All you have to do is follow the steps. It's a lot easier than other businesses, but that doesn't mean it's easy. If it was easy, it might take like 1 hour a week or something like that, but it's not. Trust me, guys, you need to be a problem solver. Just don't expect it to be easy. You guys are getting a huge reward for as far as what you're doing, and it's way better than any other business out there, but don't expect it to be easy. So the number 5 sign, and the most common reason any agency will fail, is pretty obvious, but you give up or you never take action. This is by far the most common way people fail. And I shouldn't say never take action, but even not taking enough action. But of course, giving up is going to be the main thing. And you trust me, guys, when I say this, this is one of the best businesses to be in. All you need to do is choose one business. Choose the fastest business that you can get out of your 9-to-5 job, out of your school, whatever it is, to make a 6-figure income, whatever your goal is. If you just want to quit your job, you want to get $3,000 a month, then this is honestly the best way to do it. So the main thing is just don't give up. If you fail right away, you're going to fail at the beginning. That's just how this works. You're going to fail all the way through the end. It's going to happen, but you guys just need to be strong and think about every day where you're going, where you want to be, and you're going to get there. I promise you. As long as you're getting better every single day, you were going to get there. And I know at the beginning when I first started, I was worried like maybe I never would get there, but I knew it back in my mind, if I became better every single day, I would get there. And now that I've gotten there, I know that's 100% true. So know that as long as you are getting better every day, as long as you're taking action every day, then you are going to get there. So with that said, I want you guys to take action. Don't take massive action. That is so important. That's the main thing people are scared of. I see so many people out there, they know everything. And if you don't know everything yet, you need to go out there and figure out everything. But once they know everything, taking action is always the hardest. I want to let you guys know a little bit of story. First time I ever went into a business cold, I was shaking. I was so nervous. Absolutely insane. It had to have been the scariest moment of my entire life. And I went to the business. I was literally shaking. It was the worst one of the worst conversations I had ever had. I just got shut down. But I knew that I didn't need that client. And I just went in there and I got my nerves out. And everything just became better. I became a better person because of it. And if you guys never face your fears as far as that goes, you will never become better and you will never reach your goals. And true happiness will come with every time you get better and you reach your goals. I can't tell you guys how happy it makes me feel that I actually did take those things, that I get to work from home every day, that I get to make a 6-figure income now, just working from home, doing this, doing what I love. It is insane. And if you don't think that's worth taking the action, then I don't know what to tell you. But I think most of you guys are gonna think taking the action is gonna be worth it. So there's nothing I can do except for just say, just do it. Take the action. Don't give up, guys. I trust you. Trust me. You got this. You got this. Just go out today. Take action. If you fail, fix it. Take action again. Just keep going back and forth. You will get it. Think about this. Most people's businesses, they don't make money for the first 3 years. They don't become profitable for 3 years. You're going to be profitable from the start. This is an amazing opportunity. You're getting it so much better than so many other people. So take advantage of this and don't give up. Take the action. Let's do it. See you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a great day. Go out and kill it.
I work hard every motherfucking day.